When the demonstrations started in Tanzania, all those big celebrities who seemed to be very close to Chama cha Mapinduzi led by Mama Samia Suluhu, and even close to Mama Samia Suluhu herself, most of them flew out of that country. And as we speak today, most of them decided to seek refuge in the country, Kenya. Ladies and gentlemen, one of them is Diamond Platnumz.
Fanyeni kazi, acheni lawama. Kila uongozi mnalalamika, kila awamu mnalalamika. Jitafakari, tatizo ni uongozi, ni wewe. Kila awamu mna complain. Kila watu wenu wanawashauri ujinga. Kwenye kila awamu walilalamika. Tuwape nchi waongozi wao. Kauli fupi, fanya kazi. Yaani mwisho siku wote wafanya kazi yeye. Hakuna mtu anapewa zaburi hapa. Mimi sipewa zaburi, Mario apewa zaburi, Yusa apewa zaburi, Dimbo zipewa zaburi. Fanya kazi. Mwisho wa siku ni kufanya kazi. Na sifanya kazi na asifa. Na fanya kazi asile. Fanyeni kazi, acheni malalamiko. Usipokuwa na kazi utamwekea mtu mbaya. Utamwekea.
It's alleged that he came to Kenya and stayed one of the hotels in Mombasa. But Kenyan Gen Zs warned the people of that hotel that if he does not get out and go back to his country and help the other youths, they are going to occupy that hotel. So the hotel administration, they had to ensure that this guest has gotten out and gone to a place of his wish. And as we speak today, he is on his way to Dubai. A clear indication that the Tanzanian Gen Zs and the Kenyan Gen Zs are working together to ensure that they fix Tanzania. So that is not the only scenario. Most of the celebrities who are campaigning for Mama Samia Suluhu, they have left their country. But now some of you could be asking, why is it that they are going after the artists? And I want to take you through on this particular channel why big artists of Tanzania have been chased out of that country. But before I do so, if this is the first time you're watching my videos at Mokwa Times, please take a second or two to subscribe, like, and comment, because that is the best support you can always give this channel. My name is Abel Mokwa. Thank you so much for the subscription. My number is always here. For those who want to reach out to me and support the channel, feel free to do so. Let me dive into this topic here today. Number one reason is the support for Mama Samia Suluhu. Honestly speaking, even Kenyans can be able to tell that Mama Samia Suluhu is not a good example of women in leadership. She's not a good example. We have had great women who have run their countries without the behavior that we have seen in Mama Samia Suluhu. She has been very arrogant to the people, especially the youth. Even during the demonstrations, as I said in another video, she did not humble herself. She kept on throwing jabs at the youth of Tanzania. So the fact remains that she became an enemy of the people of Tanzania and also extended the same to the people of Kenya. When we had demonstrations here in the country, we had Mama Samia Suluhu call us Watundu. So Kenyans do not like her at all. So when the people run from their country and they are related to Mama Samia Suluhu or maybe working together, Kenya Gen Zs extend the same amount to the people of Tanzania by ensuring that they also leave the country, they don't stay here. We also had some Kenyan activists who went to Tanzania to see what's happening to Tundu Lissu. Some of them were arrested, others were tortured, and later on brought back to the country. The fact remains that the way the people of Tanzania, the government of Tanzania handled that issue, it did not augur well with Kenyans. So Mama Samia Suluhu cemented her enmity with the people of Kenya. So in a nutshell, that behavior of Mama Samia Suluhu makes the people of Kenya and the people of Tanzania to hate anyone who is close to Mama Samia Suluhu. Hence the action where Kenyans decided, even if you are an artist and you came to the country and you are supporting Mama Samia Suluhu, leave us alone. Talk up, go to other countries if you want. That is exactly what happened. Another reason is this. Right now, the people who are demonstrating in Tanzania are Tanzanian youths. People have been experiencing challenges of poor development, challenges of ignorance, where people, especially the youths, are ignored on what they are thinking, where the people in opposition are seriously being intimidated. These leaders or maybe celebrities did not develop some concern to what other youths are experiencing. Instead, they went ahead to campaign for Mama Samia Suluhu. Shockingly, all the artists in Tanzania, they were paid to go and support Mama Samia Suluhu. None of them I saw sing for Chadema party. All of them became selfish and said, we are going to form Mama Samia Suluhu. Big and small artists. I even did a video on my TikTok and I asked, why is it that all the artists in Tanzania, none of them can stand in support of the Chadema party? So in a nutshell, the ignorance that they just developed towards what the youth of Tanzania are experiencing is one of the reasons as to why the people of Kenya and those of Tanzania are now working together to chase them out of their countries. In fact, I'm telling you this, some celebrities in Tanzania, their hotels have been burnt down, their businesses have been destroyed, their homes have been destroyed, simply because they ignored the concerns of the local mwananchi. Nobody was speaking on behalf of the people or the youth of Tanzania. Another major reason is abandoning the opposition. The youth of Tanzania, especially those artists, they literally decided to keep off from the opposition team. None of them came to support them. Even when some of these leaders were literally caught, captured, and also taken to jail, some of them abducted, none of the Tanzanian artists came out to speak. And it's a behavior in East Africa. We have seen even in Uganda, where Jose Chameleone, after he had been sick for quite some time, he came out to go and support Museveni. So that is the case. So the youth of that country literally decided to say, no, you have also been the problem.
Fanyeni kazi. Hiyo kazi sasa kumpa mama yako ndo tufanye sisi kazi. Mama yako ana kazi gani? Mama yako wenyewe kazi hana. Unatuambia sisi fanyeni kazi. Kampe mama yako kazi afu sisi tufanye kazi. Wosa kumuona tajiri na mama yake.
When the Tanzanians are suffering, you don't speak for them, regardless of being close to mama. So they decided to get out of that country and run away because the youth could go for them. So ladies and gentlemen, this is also basically ignorance from the people who call themselves celebrities in Tanzania. That is why the youth were angered up with them and ensured that they leave their countries. And when arriving in Kenya, Kenyan Gen Z said, no, you can't leave your country, abandon other youths, and then come to enjoy yourself here in Mombasa. That's why Diamond Platnumz allegedly had to leave the country to other nations to go and seek refuge there, stay there until the situation in Tanzania calms down. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know what is your take, but on the comment section, you can be able to share with me on some of the things that you think are happening in Tanzania and probably why you think the celebrities were chased from that country. Thank you so much for those who've been subscribing to my channel. I'm now at almost 16,000 subscribers, heading to 17. Please feel free to also subscribe, comment, and be able to call me whenever you want to talk to me and enlighten me on what is happening, especially in Tanzania. Please, the people of Tanzania, take my number, text on WhatsApp, and we can be able to share. My name is Abel Mukwa. Thank you so much once again for watching my videos here. See you next time for more videos.